deal.
If you can type in the stream chat that the stream went down, but
Yeah.
they didn't miss anything because we're about to start the next one. All right, so in Atrium we got Chibi, Heracles, and King Yo. Ray building up that, and they're going to split off. They're doing a 3-2 split. Down in sub-access, we got South Korea on their Alien game.
Looks like we already have Lunar Probe up as a Gorge.
Alright.
So Ray and Chippy are building Crevice right now. We have Heracles and King Yo. They have Reactor Core up. Alice Taylor's in the vent, but I don't think he's going to be able to take them both.
Eagle Eye getting jumped in Crossroads.
Ray and Chippy need to be careful about pushing in. Oh, they changed them. Wait. Are they going into Crossroads?
Ray peeking around the corner.
Chippy spots the Drifter in flight control. Alice is working on the RT and Reactor Core, but ends up getting picked by Eagle Eye.
Look at this spread from France. They're moving right into flight control right away. Their Crevice RT is being attacked. That will definitely go down before they can actually save that. Heracles in Crossroads, taking out Orion. And the South Koreans are assisting into Computer Lab, into Ventilation. They're two naturals on either side.
So we do have mines up for the Marine team. There have already been a pack of mines dropped in base by the commander. Looks like we have Eagle Eye and King Yo already starting the pressure ventilation. There are Hydras up, and there's 2 aliens here, so I'm not sure how much they're going to be able to do, but I guess we'll see. Meanwhile, Ray just took out a Gorge in Comp Lab.
Clip Clop
almost picks Clip Clop.
2%.
Barely.
And we're just gonna watch as Heracles and Ray start sniping down this Harvester.
Ventilation does get cleaned. All the Hydras were cleared, but both the Marines did go down. So Heracles and Ray did end up clearing Comp Lab. They're now pushing towards the Hive. But there are 3 aliens all here. MZ gets picked. Clip Clop and Lunar Probe coming through the vent after Ray. Oh, men support. Ray does live. Heracles cleans up with his pistol. So we do see Doom dropping 1 Hydra in ventilation. That's all he can afford right now. He's kind of poor.
Sub-access, Chibi, Heracles, and Ray. France doing a very aggressive push into sub-access. This is not looking good. 0 eggs. They end up killing all these aliens and keeping the eggs down. This is over.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous spot to be. You do not want Marines in your hive this early. Oh no! So Heracles pulled back to actually watch the vent where Clip Clop is. Keeping an eye out from behind. There's lots of meds being dropped by the commander, but Chibi gets picked anyway.
It's a lot of investment in in those meds.
It is, but they're also on 6 RTs right now, so they can't afford it.
You can just buy it all day.
Yes, they could go swimming in a pool full of med packs right now. So Eagle Eye picks Alice Taylor in Crossroads. Clip Clop is working on the RT in flight control. King Yo is axing down the RT in ventilation, but Orion and MZ are pulling in to try and take him down, save their Harvester. And King Yo gets cleared.
Yeah, I mean, we can already see here, I mean, South Korea is getting outplayed in a lot of engagements.
Nice. Nice done by Clip Clop, though. He did get the flight control RT down, but Eagle Eye also finds that Drifter and picks it off. Alice Taylor's also going to clear the Crossroads RT.
Yep, Ray and
so the Marines are temporarily down to 4.
I'll get that up real quickly. They're spreading out and rebuilding so quickly. They're winning these engagements. Look at that, 15 versus 7 in team kills. Resources 197 to 88. So they can keep their troops on the field longer than South Korea, which is so key.
Yeah, especially early game. When they do not have phase tech, it's important that they don't die. So we have an observatory going up in Crossroads instead of main base. That observatory will beacon to any built, well, to the nearest built chair. So even if we did see a base rush, they would still be able to beacon.
They're trying to hold it right now. Chibi and Ray holding that in Crossroads. Alice Taylor coming around the corner.
King Yo is working on the ventilation RT.
Yep,
Heracles is watching
down.
from behind.
Orion there as a lurk, trying to stop this from happening.
Lunar Probe jumps onto a mine. Oh, he's working on Heracles. Oh, Heracles goes. Oh, nicely done by Lunar Probe.
Moving down to the core to scout that
Chibi.
out.
Chibi, meanwhile, is working on Comp Lab, but there are 2 lurks and a skull coming in to clear him. This is not going to go well for Chibi. He goes down to spikes by MZ. How do we say that?
MZ. Or you can just
MZ? Okay.
But I'll just say MZ.
Gorge tunnels are going up on the alien team. This is a really bad spot for aliens right now because they have not locked down a second tech point for their next hive. They have the res to drop it, but they don't have anywhere to drop it.
And they're getting pinched, you know, like they got France has pressure teams coming in on the pipe junction side, laying a lot of pressure down in ventilation, and then they're coming into the computer lab side. They're doing a 2-prong pressure, which I've seen in many games is really, really hard to defend against, especially if you're losing engagements. There's a nice enzyme there in pipe junction, which is going to help them take down Eagle Eye.
And he does go down. Meanwhile, with Heracles, they are just all over the res. Heracles and Chibi pushing in to Comp Lab. Looks like Chibi's watching behind for flanks. That RT is going to go down.
Seen Chibi and Heracles
so phase
now taking down that harvester there, and we're seeing phase tech now has been completed. So that's going to change the game a little bit, getting France more mobility on the map, and with those 5 RTs.
Yeah, this is not a great place for aliens right now.
Oh my goodness, MZ really low as he retreats back to the hive. Yep, a lot of pressure coming in from Computer Lab. Chibi, Ray, and Heracles cleaning up. The power's going up. I know a phase gate's going to go down here.
For sure.
For sure.
That is
Armor
a great phase gate place.
Done, yeah. And plus against the main
odds
hive.
is going down and cross.
Oh!
They did just lose phase tech because that ops went down, so they can't actually drop that gate. That was very well played by Alice Taylor. Yeah.
Good timing for South Korea to take that down.
Yep, so the Marines kind of split up a little bit. They get cleared in Comp Lab. Heracles goes back to Crossroads. King Yo is all by himself in Data Core with a lurk push again.
Oh.
MZ's going in for the swoops.
Wow, great.
He is lit though, he needs to be very careful. Yeah.
King Yo was a great shot there. MZ could not land those, and here he comes again.
Oh, MZ is piecing out of there. Probably a good decision. Orion is working on Crevice, but he's going to get cleared by Chibi and Eagle Eye before he can get that down.
They're just sweeping the map.
Yeah. So the Marines have lost 8 RTs, but they have capped so many that it really has not been too much of a damper. They've held most of their RTs for about a minute, which is roughly what it needs to pay themselves off, so it's all kind of working out for the Marine team right now.
Double lurk for South Korea. Orion and MZ down in ventilation, trying to stop King Yo and Ray from pushing in there. They have reestablished a little bit of control across the map in Computer Lab, but ventilation is still under fire. Alice Taylor biting the RT in Reactor Core. Chibi coming around the corner, trying to slap that skulk off of there. Oh, does take him down with 9%.
Barely saves the RT. There is a phase gate up to Crossroads now.
That's going to give France some great central mobility on this map.
Orion, nice clean in Pipe Junction, saving the ventilation RT at 3%. So Eagle Eye is now pushing back into Comp Lab. Not sure if he's going for a phase gate or if he's just going to work on that RT. The aliens have assisted all up into flight control, but they can't quite afford to drop that hive just yet. And Heracles is now in flight control.
Yeah, it would be so bad if they dropped it and immediately it got taken out. I mean, they have no recovery from that.
Yeah.
Res. They're sitting on 3 harvesters right now with a 4th one growing. 5 for France.
So we do have weapons too, and shotguns. They're both researching on the Marine side. MZ and King Yo facing off in Data Core again. Oh, MZ is so. Oh! Pistol down by King Yo!
Oh!
Lured down!
You guys saw that from first person. That was some beautiful shooting from King Yo.
Well done.
Eagle Eye and Heracles moving into Computer Lab. Lunar Probe, almost the whole 3 of the team here trying to stop them from coming in, but we got 2 Marine pressure, Ray and King Yo in ventilation. This is what I'm talking about. This is tough.
Oh, Comp Lab has a big engagement. The aliens are all setting up. The entire alien team is here. We have 2 aliens going through the vent to flank. They really need to secure this tech point. The entire alien team is here just to secure this tech point so they can drop a second hive. But they are currently getting wiped. The Lurk is forced to pull back as he's too low.
Yep,
Doom is doing good battle gorge work. There they go.
The battle gorge goes down, Skull going down, big fight, push happening in sub-access, the main hive.
Oh!
Oh, 1 egg! Oh, here goes the spawn
Orion
wave!
had to jump in the hive, he was too low. So dangerous for him to be out right now. Ray does get cleaned up. Orion is very lucky he managed to jump in that hive in time. Meanwhile, Heracles, Chibi, and Eagle Eye are pushing into Comp Lab. They are working on the crag that's in there. MZ almost gets taken down by a mine in Data Core. We have Clip Clop heading up into Reactor Core. He almost gets picked by a mine. 5%! Fortunately for him,
King. For me in chat if the stream is up. Someone may have said something, but my stream is looking up, so I just want to make sure that it is. All right, so in Computer Lab, we're seeing a little bit of harassing on the phase gate, and we're seeing down 3 Marines with a scan in Computer Lab. Oh, okay.
The stream is up.
Okay. Confused me for a second.
So mines are going down in Crossroads. No worries. King Yo is welding that back up. It was down to about 50%. Ray is walking into ventilation with a shotgun. Ray with a shotgun kind of scares me. I would not want to face off with him.
Really good shot. Oh man, power being dropped in maintenance access. They might do a 2-phase on either side and just lock this team in. Which would
that would be a really
suck.
uncomfortable place. Yeah. That would not be a happy place for the alien team.
No.
They have just been locked in their base all game. Have not been able to capture a second tech point.
Yeah.
They're down to 1 RT, 47 res, but nothing they can do with it. We do have Clip Clop up as Fade though. Alice Taylor. Alice Taylor can almost afford to go Fade.
So these fades on the field, the fades have been delayed.
Oh no, Clip Clop!
Oh no.
Clip Clop barely got in the hive. Barely snuck in that hive. He was so low. Those shotguns are just doing work.
Oh no.
This is not a happy place for the alien team.
Yep, they're in there. There goes
There's the
Carefishing.
GG.
There's the good game. They have surrendered. Good game. France takes this 2-0. We're going to be changing maps.
So France picked up next map. They're going for Tran.